The voice coach Gwen Stefani pouts for the camera as fans tell her to stop. They want her to put down the fillers and Botox injections. The pop star loves to show off her looks on social media. Whether it's from the set of the singing competition or at a red carpet event, Gwen always gets fans buzzing. The hype wasn't as positive this time around. The Voice fans are begging her to cut back on cosmetic surgery. She was under scrutiny months ago after her appearance on Late Night with Seth Meyers. Find out what the fans had to say this time around. She's been the target of plastic surgery rumors before. Back in September, fans accused Gwen Stefani of getting a chin implant and facelift. Now, they think she's gotten excessive lip fillers and Botox. This time, she took to Twitter to show off her pouty new look. The 53-year-old looked fresh-faced in the selfie posted on Twitter. She admitted that she was impatiently waiting for Thanksgiving dinner. Her husband, Blake Shelton, and her sons are in charge of the turkey, and this year, it's no different. They like to try something new as part of their annual Thanksgiving tradition. However, fans were more focused on her look. They want her to peel back on the plastic surgery. Fans think she looked too pouty in her selfie. They were more focused on her lips, which looked plumper than ever. What TF is with people and botulism injections? Let those lips back down. Waiting for the Botox to wear off. Gwen Stefani's ever-changing looks have been under scrutiny in recent months. Fans noticed how different she looks from her heyday in the early 90s. Gwen credits her makeup line for her looks. She also says that she's dedicated to her skincare regimen. Gwen Stefani recently graced the cover of livestheour Roma's Fall/Winter 2022 issue. She opened up about her successful beauty brand and her skincare routine. The platinum blonde entertainer says it's all about trying something new. For example, the slow clap singer likes to experiment with different lip colors. I want to look as good as I can at any age, like we all do, and share that quality makeup truly does make a big difference in how you feel, Gwen Stefani shared. The magic is in the makeup. Gwen Stefani, the multi-talented pop icon and a longtime coach on The Voice, has always been a magnet for attention, whether for her iconic voice, her eclectic fashion sense, or her high-profile marriage to country star Blake Shelton. But this time, Gwen found herself in the spotlight for a different reason: her on-camera antics during a recent episode of The Voice. Fans are abuzz with opinions, with some taking to social media to express frustration over Gwen's seemingly constant pouting for the camera. It's a debate that's highlighting the ever-growing scrutiny celebrities face in an era where every move, gesture, and facial expression can spark a trending hashtag. During Monday night's Live The Voice episode, Gwen's team was front and center, performing their hearts out in a high-stakes showdown. But as the camera panned to the coaches' panel for reactions, it wasn't the performances that grabbed viewers' attention, it was Gwen. Dressed in a bold, rhinestone-studded blazer that could rival any Las Vegas showgirl, she leaned forward dramatically, lips puckered in a perfect pout. At first, it seemed playful, like something a coach might do to cheer on their team. But as the night progressed, it became clear that this wasn't just a passing moment. Gwen repeated the gesture, each time with exaggerated flair. By the end of the episode, viewers had counted over a dozen pout cams featuring the hollaback girl singer. Fans quickly flooded social media platforms, sharing mixed reactions to Gwen's pouty persona. While her loyal supporters defended her as just having fun and showing her quirky personality, others weren't as forgiving. "Gwen, we get it, you're cute. But please, stop with the pouting, it's distracting," one fan tweeted, earning thousands of likes. Another chimed in, "We're here to watch the contestants, not Gwen's Instagram-worthy duck face. Save it for the selfies." The criticism didn't stop there. TikTok creators jumped on the trend, parodying Gwen's exaggerated expressions, with hashtags like #PoutGate and #StopThePout gaining traction. Memes of her pout flooded Instagram with captions like, "When your team sings but you're too busy modeling for the camera." For her part, Gwen seemed oblivious to the backlash, or perhaps she simply didn't care. After all, she's no stranger to public scrutiny. From her early days as the frontwoman of No Doubt to her solo career, Gwen has always marched to the beat of her own drum. Her unique blend of punk, ska, and pop made her a trailblazer in the music industry, and her style has inspired legions of fans. But some argue that there's a fine line between being playful and overexposure, especially in the context of a show like The Voice, where the focus is supposed to be on the contestants. "Gwen's a legend, no doubt about that," said a fan on Reddit. But she needs to remember that The Voice isn't her personal runway. Let the contestants shine. Others disagreed, saying that Gwen's animated reactions are part of what makes her a great coach. "She brings so much energy and fun to the show," one commenter wrote. "If she wants to pout or goof around, let her. That's why people love her." The uproar over Gwen's pouting raises questions about the pressure celebrities face in maintaining their public personas. For someone like Gwen, who's built a career on being unapologetically herself, moments like this can be a double-edged sword. On one hand, her antics keep her relevant and ensure she stands out among the star-studded panel. On the other hand, they open her up to criticism that she's overshadowing the contestants, or worse, that she's trying too hard. It also speaks to the broader issue of how women in the public eye are scrutinized. Male coaches like Blake Shelton and Niall Horan often get away with equally playful behavior, yet it rarely sparks the same level of backlash. Is Gwen's poutiness really the problem, or is it a symptom of society's tendency to police women's expressions and behavior? As the social media frenzy reached a fever pitch, Gwen took to Instagram to address the situation, sort of. In a short video posted to her story, she playfully puckered her lips at the camera and said, "I hear you guys loud and clear. Should I stop?" She then burst into laughter before adding, "But seriously, I'm just having fun. Love you all." Her response was classic Gwen, lighthearted, cheeky, and unapologetic. And while it may not have silenced the critics, it certainly delighted her fans, who flooded her comments with support. "You do you, queen," one fan wrote. "Don't let the haters bring you down." Another added, "If Gwen wants to pout, she can pout. She's earned it." Interestingly, Gwen's fellow coaches also had something to say about #Poutgate. During a post-show interview, Blake Shelton, who recently made a guest appearance on The Voice after leaving the panel last season, joked, "That's just Gwen being Gwen. She's been pouting at me for years." Reba McEntire, who's been holding her own as a new coach this season, was more diplomatic. "I think Gwen's got such a fun personality and she brings a lot of energy to the show," she said. "But at the end of the day, it's about these talented contestants. That's where the focus should be." Niall Horan, ever the peacemaker, quipped, "If Gwen's pout is the biggest drama we've got, then I think we're doing okay." As The Voice heads into its final weeks, it remains to be seen whether Gwen will tone down the pouting or double down on it. If her Instagram story is any indication, she's unlikely to change her ways, and why should she? Gwen Stefani has built a career on being bold, playful, and unapologetically herself. Still, the incident serves as a reminder of the delicate balance coaches must strike on a show like The Voice. While their personalities are a big part of the show's appeal, the primary focus should always be on the contestants, the true stars of the competition.